Hello, I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to teach you how to use a Gaiwan. This is a Gaiwan, and it's got a few parts. First of all, it's the saucer on bottom, just regular saucer, fitted to the Gaiwan. Second part is the guy, and this is the lid. Actually, Gaiwan in Chinese, the literal translation is lidded bowl. So this is the guy, this is the lid. It's got a little handle here for you to grasp, and then here's the wand, which is the bowl, and as you can see, it's got some lips on the edges, and you're going to want to grasp, it's kind of chipped right there, you're going to want to grasp this when you pour it. Just going to go over a quick pouring procedure, and then that'll conclude this video. It's really not complicated, so it doesn't need to be, an 8-9 minute video. Okay, so here's the Gaiwan, and what you do is you would put your tea leaves in here, and you really don't want to put that much because it brews really quickly. In typical Western style with the regular Western teapot, they're this big, and so you would want to brew it about depending on the tea 3 to 5 minutes or so. Since a Gaiwan's so much smaller and so much more concentrated, you're really only going to need about 3 seconds to brew it, and that's about as long as it takes you to pour. So you really just want to fill up the tea. You just kind of want to cover the bottom, really depending on what kind of tea it is. Green tea, it's going to take a little longer to brew, but you just kind of want to get the tea all in here on the bottom. Not just, not just covering the bottom, but, a little mound going. You really don't need that much tea, maybe about 3 grams, 4 grams possibly, depending on what you're brewing. And obviously you can adjust it to your taste, but this is just generally. Sorry I'm being so quiet, I don't want to wake anyone up because it's like 11:35. Okay, so when you pour the Gaiwan, or when you pour the tea out of it, you're going to want to, you take this part, remember it's got boiling water in here, so it's really hot. So you really just, see what I'm doing here? You really just, you don't want to let much escape of the tea leaves. What you might do beforehand is kind of use the lid to push them back, and then you set it back, and there's just barely that much space going on there. So you use your index finger to hold this down, and then you use the other 2 fingers to grasp the side. Now if you're uncomfortable, you can slide this finger up more and use these 2 fingers to grasp it as well, but I don't recommend it because there's a greater chance you can get burned. See, the steam's going to come out onto your hand. So I just really recommend using 3 fingers. So all you do is you take it like this, dip it, and that's how you pour it. Thank you very much, and I will have a tea spotlight coming up shortly.